John 10, 1-10. This passage from John is one of those beautiful, layered teachings of Jesus, simple on the surface, but profound when we sit with it. Jesus begins with an image the people knew well: sheep, a shepherd, a gate. But then he turns the image in a surprising way. He says not only that he is the shepherd, but he is also the gate. Now, that might sound a bit confusing at first, but let's stay with it. The gate was the place of entry and safety. At night, the shepherd would often become the gate, literally lying across the opening, so nothing harmful could get in and nothing precious could wander out. So when Jesus says, "I am the gate," he is saying, I am the place where life is protected. I am the way into fullness. But here's where this becomes deeply personal and very relevant. Jesus also says, the sheep hear his voice. He calls his own sheep by name. By name, not by label, not by status, not by success or failure, by name. In a world that often reduces people, especially those on the margins, to categories: homeless, addicted, forgotten, Jesus does something radically different. He sees, he knows, he calls each person by name. And more than that, he says the sheep recognize his voice. Now here's the question for us. What does the voice of Jesus sound like? From a Christ-like Christian perspective, the voice of Jesus is always recognizable by its fruit. It sounds like compassion, not condemnation. It sounds like invitation, not exclusion. It sounds like truth spoken in love, not shame. It sounds like freedom, not control. Any voice that tells you that you are worthless, any voice that says you don't belong, any voice that leads you deeper into fear or despair, any voice that tells you you're going to burn in hell, that is not the voice of the Good Shepherd. Jesus puts it plainly. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. We know those voices. They steal hope. They kill dignity. They destroy community. But then Jesus gives us one of the most powerful promises in all of Scripture. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Not barely surviving, not just getting by, abundant life. Now, let's be honest, this doesn't mean a life free from struggle, but abundant life means something deeper. A life where you are seen, a life where you are valued, a life where you are connected, a life where love is stronger than your past. Abundance is not about what we possess. It's about the presence of love, dignity, and belonging. And here's the beautiful truth. Jesus doesn't just invite us into that life. He invites us to help create it for one another. When we listen deeply, when we call someone by name, when we choose curiosity over judgment, when we sit at the table together as equals, we become part of the shepherding work of Christ. We become, in a sense, living gates, places where others can find safety, dignity, and belonging. And maybe that's the invitation for us this week, to listen for the voice of love and to become that voice for someone else.